expected, but not for all prisons in the state. Which ones qualified for limited movement and the other rules now in place. Plus, the Red River Showdown just a few weeks away. What you're no longer allowed to take inside the Cotton Bowl. We'll fill you in on all the changes at the stadium. The news starts now.
Some people say they had thousands of dollars worth of items stolen.
Fox 25's Connor Hansen talked with him today and learned these weren't the only crimes committed at one of those hotels in the past few weeks. Connor, what did you learn? Connor, thank you. Police are asking anyone with information on that suspect to contact them. He is described as a black man who was bald or had low-cut hair. He was last seen getting into a white minivan or SUV. Jeff, thank you. Oklahoma City really managed to luck out of storm damage this morning, but that's not the case for the Tulsa area. Families are now cleaning up wind and flood damage. Firefighters called to this scene this morning. A tree split in two after lightning struck it. Some of the worst damage can be found right now in Nowata. That's where the heavy rains caused part of the ceiling to cave in at the police station. Police also shared video of an officer driving through the flooded streets. We've got your back with a scam alert. The Cleveland County Sheriff's Office wants you to know they will never call you and tell you to pay them with a prepaid card. This is a common phone scam that's making the rounds right now. Here's how it works. A caller will claim to be with the sheriff's office and will say you missed jury duty. They'll ask for a prepaid card for you to pay off a warrant. If you're questioning whether you have a warrant, you can check the Cleveland County Sheriff's website. We've got a link for you posted on OKCFox.com. A follow-up tonight on a case in Edmond, one day after the district attorney cleared two Edmond officers of any wrongdoing in the death of an unarmed black teenager. The police department releasing a statement about that decision. They're saying, in part, the city of Edmond and the Edmond Police Department respect the judicial process and the district attorney's decision regarding the death of Isaiah Lewis. While the district attorney's decision concludes the criminal component of this incident, pending civil litigation continues to limit comments that representatives of the city can share. We asked the police department if the two officers involved in Isaiah Lewis's death, Sergeant Milo Box and Officer Denton Sherman, were back at work. The department refused to answer. New video tonight showing an Uber driver's rescue. Coming up, what happens next?
You've got questions about going topless in public, and we've got answers.
We've got your back, breaking down what a recent federal court ruling means for your right to bare your breasts in Oklahoma. It's a ruling supporters call a step toward gender equality. The 10th Circuit Court of Appeals striking down a topless ban in Fort Collins, Colorado, calling it unconstitutional. Oklahoma also falls in the 10th District, leading some to question whether it's suddenly legal for women here to take their tops off in public.
We have ordinances both statewide and citywide that prohibits it. So here's what's going to happen if somebody decides to go topless. They're going to be violating those two specific statutes if it's in Oklahoma City, and they're going to get arrested.
Attorney Noble McIntyre says if arrested, you could cite the 10th Circuit ruling in your defense. But the fight would likely take a lot of time and cost a lot of money. Even with the latest ruling, the legality of topless bans is still up in the air. Not all courts have agreed on this issue.
The reason you can't just take this opinion and say, okay, I can go topless and it's now the law, is because in the Fourth Circuit, there's an opinion exactly opposite. So we have conflicting laws by two different panels. And so at some point, it's going to go to the United States Supreme Court. It's not there yet.
So for now, the legal advice we're hearing, keep your breasts covered. The exception under the law is when breastfeeding. By the way, until 1930, it was also illegal for men to be topless in public as well. We've got your back, staying on top of a story we have been following for several weeks. The drive-through portion of the historic Gold Dome on Northwest 23rd and Classen is no more. Crews demolished the structure today. We first told you in August the Urban Design Commission approved the application to demolish the drive-through. The owners of the building told us that area was a frequent target for thieves. Demolishing the drive-through also clears out a big portion of the property that can now be used. The owners want to remind everyone the drive-through did not add to the historical aspects of the building. Let's turn now to the top 5 stories trending tonight on our website, OKCFox.com. A Broken Arrow businessman is warning others to be on the lookout for fake reviews. He started a beef jerky bouquet business last year, and then a competitor copied his idea. After sending a cease and desist letter, he says he started noticing thousands of rave reviews on the competitor's website. He is now on a mission to spread the word on fake reviews and has even created a YouTube page for it. A new look for the historic Gold Home, as we just told you, on Northwest 23rd and Classen. Today's crews demolishing the drive-through portion of the building. As you just heard, the owners still don't know what's in store for the future of the building. Heartwarming moments between a man and his dog. This video now going viral, showing a homeless man reuniting with his missing dog Bobo in Memphis. It's sold as the solution to stress and insomnia, but some people are claiming CBD oil is making them fail drug tests. Our sister station in D.C. spoke with one man who claims he was fired because his drug test came back positive. He says he didn't know the CBD oil he had been taking contained THC. And our top trending story tonight, a very graphic one we want to warn you about. A Tennessee woman claims she contracted a flesh-eating bacteria from a nail salon. She felt a prick on her thumb during a manicure and then developed flu-like symptoms. 7 hours later, she nearly lost her thumb because of it. To read more about these top trending stories, just head to OKCFox.com. If you're headed to the OU Texas game in a few weeks, we've got your back. There are some changes to the Cotton Bowl this year. The stadium is now following NFL policy and will only allow clear bags inside. The bags must be see-through, and you can use 1-gallon clear resealable plastic storage bags if you wish. There will be express lanes for fans looking to get into the game who aren't bringing a bag with them. Once inside, you'll notice new ribbon and video boards around the stadium. Also, another big change you're going to find at the Cotton Bowl, beer. Beer is now available in all areas of the stadium. There will be 26 beer stands during the game. That's 25 more than last year. This comes as more college football stadiums add beer to the menu. This is the first year for OU to sell beer at Memorial Stadium. The University of Texas started offering beer back in 2015. Fox 25 is your headquarters for OU football. This Saturday, we'll be carrying the OU Texas Tech game on our air. We're going to have a 30-minute pregame show starting at 9:30 in the morning. The Red River Showdown will also be right here on Fox 25 Saturday, October 12th. A rash of battery thefts in Custer County under investigation right now. All of these thefts happened at oil-filled locations over the last several months. This is just one case that was caught on surveillance camera in the Thomas area. If you know anything, call the Custer County Sheriff's Office. The medical examiner now working to figure out how an Oklahoma County inmate died. Sheriff's deputies say an inmate called out for help last night after finding her cellmate, Diane Jones, unresponsive. Deputies tried to revive her, but she died at the hospital. Deputies believe she died of natural causes.
A little high-tech help could help you solve your money problems today.
Fox 25's Brea Garcia's got your back with the most popular debt elimination apps, some of them totally free. It is tonight's Consumer Watch. A retired firefighter getting to relive his past one last time.
The Oklahoma City Fire Department honoring a man who served the department for 25 years. We were there when Clarence Jones returned to the fire station, and he got one heck of a surprise. As the whistleblower case develops in Washington, new questions emerge about what exactly President Trump wanted Ukraine to investigate.
Our national correspondent Christine Frizzell breaks down the renewed focus on the connection between then Vice President Biden, his youngest son Hunter, and Ukraine.
Imagine renovating your home and finding something old inside, like really old.
That's exactly what happened to a French elderly woman inside her kitchen. She found an early Italian Renaissance masterpiece, a 13th century painting titled Christ Mocked. Not only is the painting old, it could be worth a fortune. It's expected to fetch up to $6.5 million at auction. The Rugby World Cup is going on right now in Tokyo, Japan, and sports fans from all over the world are stumbling upon the interesting bathrooms at the games. The country installed highly sophisticated toilets. Some models feature everything from automatic lids, heated seats,
bun warmers,
and even built-in bidets. Different toilets come with different capabilities. They also come with varying price tags. Some cost upwards of $9,000.
Sorry.
Comment? You go
No, I
ahead.
was just wondering what those different capabilities are.
Well, I mean, if
That
you
puts
like
a lot out
heated-
there on the table.
Heated seats. I mean, if there's a feature that you're looking for, they can probably hook you up.
Well, it better be worth $9,000. I know that. I don't think we'll see those at the porta potties anytime
No.
soon at the games.